Imagine taking a quiet moment on your porch swing as the first light of day gently illuminates the world around you. In that peaceful space, it's easy to reflect on the simple pleasures of life, like enjoying a delicious meal shared with family, or savoring a well-loved recipe that has been passed down through generations. But have you ever paused to consider that some of those familiar dishes might be hiding risks that could affect your health? As we get older, taking care of our well-being becomes increasingly important. And it is exactly that awareness which leads us to talk about some of the hidden dangers in our diet today. You might have spent years believing that what you grew up eating was the best and most natural choice, trusting the traditions and memories associated with every bite. However, recent insights suggest that what we once thought of as healthy can sometimes conceal unexpected challenges. In our conversation today, we will explore a few key aspects of our diet that may not be as harmless as they seem. It is not about creating fear, but rather about opening our eyes to details that, when addressed, can help us maintain the vibrant life we all deserve. I remember a conversation with a good friend who once mentioned that she believed every ingredient from her favorite family recipes was naturally wholesome. Over time, however, she learned that changes in farming methods and food processing have altered the nutritional makeup of many of these once reliable staples. This realization sparked a journey of discovery and adjustments that improved her overall health. That story is a reminder that our connection to food is both emotional and practical. It calls for us to gently re-examine our eating habits, ensuring they continue to serve us well as we age. In our talk today, I want to share not only information, but also practical steps that can help you navigate this complex food landscape with confidence. We will look at some common dietary habits and uncover the subtle dangers that might be present without our knowledge. Whether it is hidden sugars in everyday snacks or additives in foods we once considered natural, understanding these factors is the first step toward making informed choices. And while some of these revelations might seem surprising, remember that every bit of awareness gives you the power to make better decisions for your health. Before we delve into the details, I invite you to take a moment to support our community by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your support means so much, as it allows us to continue sharing valuable insights that can empower you to live your best life. We all deserve to enjoy each meal with the confidence that it is nurturing our bodies, not working against them. Now, let's consider a familiar scenario that many of us have experienced. Picture the grocery store aisles filled with a vast array of products, each promising convenience and taste. It is easy to reach for the same brands and types of food we have trusted for years. But behind these everyday choices lie hidden dangers that are often not obvious at first glance. The food industry has evolved dramatically over the years, and while advancements have made food more accessible, they have also introduced changes that might not always be in our favor. The ingredients and methods used to prepare our food have shifted, and sometimes these changes bring along substances that could pose risks to our health, especially as our bodies become more sensitive with age. Let us talk about one common misconception: the idea that if something is on the shelf, it must be safe for consumption. For many years, we have relied on the fact that our food was regulated and inspected, giving us peace of mind. However, regulations and production methods have evolved, and with them, some new ingredients and processes have emerged that may not have been around during our younger years. In some cases, these modern practices have inadvertently introduced elements that our bodies might not handle as well as they used to. By sharing these insights with you, I hope to encourage a thoughtful approach to eating that considers not just tradition, but also the subtle nuances of modern food production. It is natural to feel a bit uncertain when faced with the possibility that familiar foods may not be entirely beneficial. But the purpose of our discussion today is to empower you, not to alarm you. There is tremendous value in understanding the food you consume, and even small changes can make a significant impact on your overall well-being. Remember that each meal is an opportunity to nourish your body in a way that supports a life full of energy and joy. By looking more closely at what is on your plate, you are taking a proactive step toward a healthier future. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences with food. Perhaps you have noticed changes in how you feel after certain meals or experienced shifts in energy levels. These observations, even if subtle, can be important clues about how your body is responding to the ingredients in your diet. With this conversation, I aim to provide a clearer picture of what might be lurking beneath the surface. It is not about completely overhauling your diet overnight, but rather about making small, mindful adjustments that can lead to long-lasting improvements in your health. Our goal today is to bring a sense of calm and clarity as we explore these topics together. I want you to feel supported, as if you are having a conversation with a caring friend who is eager to share useful advice. The changes in our dietary landscape can seem daunting, but with a little guidance and attention, you can adapt your eating habits to better suit the needs of your body at this stage of life. It is all about balance and informed choices, ensuring that each bite you take is a step toward a more vibrant and fulfilling life. As we continue this dialogue, keep in mind that you are not alone on this journey. There are many others who have faced similar challenges and found ways to thrive by making slight modifications to their diets. Every bit of awareness is a positive move toward a healthier lifestyle. And if you ever feel unsure about a change or a new piece of advice, I encourage you to seek guidance from trusted health professionals or share your thoughts with our community in the comments. Thank you for spending this time with me as we uncover these important truths about our diets. Your health and happiness matter, and together we can navigate these challenges with confidence and care. I hope that this conversation has sparked a curiosity in you, inspiring you to look at your meals with fresh eyes and an open heart. Let's continue our conversation by exploring the practical ways we can address these hidden dangers. It all starts with the foods we encounter every day, even those we might never suspect of causing harm. First, consider the sugar that sneaks its way into our meals. Many of us think of sugar only in the context of desserts or sweet treats. In reality, added sugars can hide in sauces, dressings, and even breads. Over time, these extra sugars can contribute to weight gain and affect blood sugar levels, which in turn can raise the risk for diabetes and heart conditions. I have seen how a careful review of nutrition labels, coupled with a commitment to choosing products with less added sugar, has helped many friends regain control over their health. One practical approach is to gradually reduce the amount of sugar you add to your favorite recipes, or try using natural alternatives like a sprinkle of cinnamon to enhance flavor without relying on extra sweetness. Moving from sugar, it is essential to talk about sodium. Salt has always been a trusted ingredient in our kitchens, but the hidden danger here lies in the amount of salt found in processed foods. Items like soups, ready-to-eat meals, and even some breads can contain much more sodium than our bodies actually need. For many seniors, a high sodium diet can lead to elevated blood pressure and put extra strain on the heart. I have noticed that when people switch to using fresh ingredients and herbs for seasoning, they often experience a positive change in their blood pressure and overall sense of well-being. Even a simple change, like choosing low-sodium versions of your favorite foods or reducing the use of table salt, can pave the way for a healthier heart and a more balanced life. Another area to be mindful of is the range of artificial additives and preservatives that are all too common in our food supply. While these substances are used to keep food fresh and appealing, they can also accumulate in our bodies over time and may contribute to digestive issues and other health concerns. Many of us have grown up enjoying foods that were made with care and natural ingredients. With the advent of mass production, however, Recipes have been altered to include chemicals that serve as shortcuts to extend shelf life. I have encountered nutrition experts who emphasize the benefits of returning to more natural, home-prepared meals. Taking time to prepare your own dishes from scratch not only allows you to control what goes into your food, but also brings back the comforting process of cooking with love and care. Then, there is the issue of over-processed foods. Convenience is a blessing in our busy lives, but it often comes at the cost of nutritional value. Highly processed foods are typically stripped of essential vitamins and minerals, leaving behind a product that is more about quick satisfaction than true nourishment. I have met many seniors who felt a renewed sense of energy and clarity after gradually incorporating more whole foods into their diets. Switching to fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can make a profound difference in how you feel each day. Not only do these foods provide vital nutrients, but they also offer a richness in flavor and texture that processed alternatives simply cannot match. The act of preparing a meal with fresh ingredients can even become a cherished part of your daily routine, providing both physical and emotional nourishment. The final hidden danger we need to address today is the presence of trans fats in some processed foods. Despite ongoing efforts to reduce their use, trans fats can still be found in certain items like margarine, baked goods, and snack foods. These fats are particularly harmful as they tend to raise the levels of bad cholesterol while reducing the good cholesterol in your body. For seniors, who often face an increased risk of heart disease, this can be a serious concern. I have learned that by diligently reading food labels and opting for products that clearly state they contain no partially hydrogenated oils, many people have managed to significantly cut down their intake of these unhealthy fats. It may seem like a small detail, but over time, the benefits to your heart health can be substantial. As we reflect on these hidden dangers in our diets, it is clear that the journey to better health involves being both mindful and proactive about what we consume. It is not about completely overhauling your long-held habits overnight. Rather, it is about making incremental adjustments that can add up to big changes over time. Think of each meal as an opportunity to nourish your body in a way that supports your long-term well-being. Whether it is reducing sugar in your favorite coffee, seasoning with fresh herbs instead of salt, choosing foods with fewer additives, preparing meals with whole ingredients, or avoiding trans fats, every small change contributes to a healthier lifestyle. I have seen how these simple modifications can bring about noticeable improvements in daily energy and overall health. Many seniors have shared stories of feeling more vibrant and capable after taking just a few mindful steps to adjust their diets. The key is to approach these changes with a sense of curiosity and openness, understanding that every step, no matter how small, is a move toward a healthier future. I encourage you to take a moment to let these ideas settle in. Consider which changes might be most feasible for you, and remember that there is no need to rush. Your well-being is worth every thoughtful adjustment you make. Now that we've explored some of the most common pitfalls in our diets, let us wrap up our conversation by looking at ways to bring it all together in a meaningful, positive change. It's not uncommon to feel a bit overwhelmed after learning about these hidden risks, but I want to reassure you that every step you take, no matter how small, can lead to a more balanced and vibrant life. We've talked about reducing hidden sugars that might be lurking in foods we assumed were safe, keeping an eye on sodium levels to help maintain a healthy heart, avoiding artificial additives that can quietly build up in our systems, cutting back on overprocessed foods that strip our bodies of vital nutrients, and being mindful of trans fats that can negatively impact our cholesterol levels. Each of these adjustments is a tool that empowers you to take back control over your health. Now, consider how these insights can weave into your daily routine. Imagine planning your meals around fresh, whole ingredients and savoring the natural flavors that come from food prepared with care. Instead of reaching for that packaged snack, perhaps you might find joy in a colorful salad with a drizzle of olive oil and a splash of lemon, or even a hearty bowl of homemade soup made with seasonal vegetables. It's about finding balance, where every bite you take is a reminder that your health is your most valuable asset. I have seen how many seniors, just like you, have experienced a renewed sense of energy and clarity simply by making these mindful changes. The adjustments don't have to be drastic all at once. It might start with reading the nutrition labels more carefully, or experimenting with fresh herbs and spices to reduce the reliance on salt. Over time, these small shifts can accumulate into a lifestyle that not only supports your physical well-being, but also enriches your daily experiences. The journey toward better health is as much about nurturing your body as it is about nurturing your spirit. It is perfectly natural to feel a bit uncertain when venturing into new dietary habits, especially when you have trusted routines for so long. Remember that this journey is a gradual one, where each choice builds on the last. Think of it as a series of gentle adjustments that honor both the wisdom of your past and the promise of a healthier future. There is great power in being informed, and with this knowledge, you can navigate the modern food landscape with confidence and ease. Your experience and the years you have spent learning about life are invaluable, and they can guide you as you decide which changes make the most sense for your own unique situation. I encourage you to take this conversation as a call to action, whether it is by trying a new recipe that emphasizes whole foods, switching to a low-sodium alternative for your favorite dish, or simply taking a moment to check what is really in the food you consume. Each mindful decision is a step toward a more fulfilling life. It is important to celebrate even the smallest victories, because every improvement, no matter how subtle, contributes to a healthier, happier you. Your health journey is a personal one. And while the advice shared here comes from a place of care and experience, it is always best to consult with your healthcare provider when making significant changes to your diet. They can offer guidance that is tailored specifically to your needs, ensuring that every decision you make is safe and beneficial for you. It is about finding that perfect blend of tradition and modern science, where the comfort of familiar tastes meets the benefits of updated, healthful practices. I want to take a moment to invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you made any changes to your diet that have made a noticeable difference in how you feel? Your stories can inspire others who might be facing similar challenges, and together, we can build a supportive community focused on better living. Hearing about your successes, your challenges, and even your questions helps us all learn and grow, reminding us that we are not alone on this path toward improved health. Before we bring this conversation to a close, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support not only helps us continue sharing these insights, but also connects you with a broader community of individuals who are dedicated to living their lives with energy and purpose. Every like, every subscription is a step forward in spreading the message of health and well-being. In closing, I want to leave you with a thought. Every meal is an opportunity to care for yourself. Every ingredient you choose is a small act of self-respect and love. You have spent many years building a wealth of experiences and knowledge. Now is the time to harness that wisdom to make choices that honor your body and your spirit. Change may sometimes seem challenging, but with each mindful step, you are crafting a future filled with energy, joy, and vitality. Thank you for taking the time to join me in this heartfelt conversation about the hidden dangers in our diets and how we can overcome them. Your journey toward a healthier lifestyle is a beautiful reflection of your resilience and your commitment to living life to its fullest. I believe in your ability to make these positive changes, and I am grateful to be a part of your journey. May every meal bring you nourishment, and may every day be filled with hope and the promise of a healthier tomorrow.